morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much. You're welcome once again to our platform, Dust to Dream. Today we're gonna be discussing about the fake agents. A lot of people, always contact me and tell me, how can I detect the fake agent? How can I do this? How can I do that? The truth is, first of all, anybody who promises you El Dorado, like when we were growing up, we always say that if you drive a car verbally, maybe from wherever, because I grew up in Jos, from Jos to Lagos, you will meet no traffic jam, no potholes, no police checkpoint, and it's just gonna be a smooth sail all the way down to Lagos. So anybody who promises you that life is just gonna be easy, in terms of being a professional footballer, such a person, that's number one red flag. Anybody who asks you to, okay, pay for a trial, pay for certain fee, agency fee, blah, 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 blah. Anybody who DMs you and tells you about, oh, that he has done this, he has done that, I can help you secure a trial somewhere, I can help you sign a contract. If anybody that comes to you and tell you that they can help you sign a contract, you have to look up. So how do we avoid them? How do we avoid them? We avoid them in certain ways. You speak to someone, give them the contact of whoever has been contacting you. If you are not so sure of what to do, if you want, I always like people who are not so sure to go for the second and third opinion, of people who obviously, one or two people who are so good in the industry that you have to contact and tell them, oh, I've been contacted by so person. There's one, I've not seen him on my timeline for quite a while. He's so good at it. Like, I noticed it through someone actually. So when I got to his page, I was seeing a lot of, he was too good to be real. Him claiming that he picks children from here to sign for football academy in England. And I'm wondering how possible it is, because I've been in this stuff for the past 3-4 years. So, and I've gone to academy games. I have worked with actually people who are in the football academy. So I've interrogated them, and I've, like, over a period of time, before now, I've studied the academy system in England. It's like, it's not, the math is not matching up. So I went further to start querying the person, only for him to say, oh, if you bring 300,000 naira, if you bring 400,000 naira, we're going to, I said no. And I went back to the person who was talking to me, and I told him, don't give this person your money. And I think 2 years ago, that 2024, 2023, a friend of mine reached out to me that there's this friend of his that wants his son to go to Chelsea Academy. So where is he? He said he's in Lagos. I said, okay, can you connect me with them? He said, yeah. He has money, he can do this and that. So he connected me, we spoke at length. We spoke at least for 1 hour plus. So he was telling me a lot of things. He said someone was willing to take his son for 100 million naira, until his friend said, okay, speak to me. I say 100 million naira? To where? To Chelsea Academy. I'm not sure of that. Just be sure who you're giving your money, because I'm not sure of that. So the picture they were painting is that Chelsea has like a school, a football school, where the child is going to go in and enroll and start playing football. I said, I don't know about that. All that I know is that Chelsea has catchment areas. When they spot a kid, they send the kid there. The kid train and develop under the eyes, under the scopes of their coaches and their scouts. And when they feel the child is ready, they move the child into Coban Academy. Just the same way Arsenal, Fulham. I live in London, so I know that of London. Just the way Arsenal, Fulham, almost every other club in London has that catchment areas scattered all over town where the kids come down. So, but in terms of you paying money to get into the academy, I don't know about that, because I know that there will be 1,001 people in London alone who have that money to pay for their children to just go into the academy. So the academy is merito. I wouldn't call it meritocracy in terms of calling it meritocracy is subjective because it depends on whoever is doing the assessment. So they might see a player good, I might see a player differently. Various scouts might see a player differently. So it's based on performance, based on what the club or the scouts or the group of scouts or the chief scouts or whoever or the coaches see in the player that decides if they are going to take the player to the academy. So that was how I saved that man 100 million naira. Going forward, if someone asks you, you can ask them, what's your name? Get the name, go to the FIFA website. FIFA publish the list of all their licensed agents. So you can also, if possible, you can push further and ask for the person's registration number and all that. When they publish it there, you're going to find it there. And at the end of the day, it's just going to save you that heartbreak. It's going to save you a lot of this. And for some people, it's scary as well because it might end up in modern day slavery. They tell you, oh, I'm going to take you to Slovakia, I'm going to take you to Lithuania, I'm going to take you to Estonia. Why are they choosing those countries? Because taking you to mainland Europe, like Western Europe, it might be difficult. So you might be skeptic. So they will take you to Eastern Europe where you feel, oh, it's much easier than mainland Europe. Then from there, they will tell you from there we can grow and all that. And at the end of the day, most people, even Asia as well, most people end up arriving there and they are stuck. I know someone, there was a time we had to rescue someone, we had to bring him back from is it one of those Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, or whatever those countries somewhere there. We had to raise money to bring him back because he got there and he was stuck. And when he was about to go there, we even raised money to help him out because I contributed to helping him go there. When he was about to go there, I was like, are you sure what you're doing? Are you sure where you're going? Are you sure it wasn't sounding so well to me. But at the end of the day, we were able to help and he came back. And so in the nutshell, anybody that asks you for money up front, agents work with commission. When you've signed, that's when they earn their money because they have to work to not taking money up front. Run away from such person is fraud. Anybody who is promising you heaven and earth is fraud. Then anybody who is saying, oh, there's a club, you should provide documents that shows that the club wants you. You should also provide documents that shows that where you're going to, you're wanted, that, genuine document there, which is subjected to verification and all that, such that at the end of the day, you won't fall into scam of people who just take you somewhere and leave you stranded. So we'll come back. This topic is a very vast topic. We'll still come back one of these days to still talk about it, to go deeper into it and expose. And I'm going to tell you some other stories of people who have encountered this kind of problems, who have been defrauded in the past because of this fake agent. But until then, thank you very much for giving us your audience.